shit, it's been a minute since we actually like sat down on here and talked.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a lot of improvement, a lot of growth, a lot of challenges, but we're still here. And I think that's what, separates us from the rest is our consistency
Man,
and just showing up. That's half the battle.
man,
That's half the battle. You're a legend up here, by the way, man. All the Tempai kids up here are like, oh, Cookie? Oh, yeah. They know, bro. I'm telling
you. I'm glad I could be a role model for them so they could do their best. I'm about to put that shit down. Hey, yo.
Yep.
I played my last local for a little bit. I just won. I only played for sleeves, so I literally only went up there because I looked in my bag and I noticed my box that I usually have sleeves in barely has one pack. So I was like, okay, let me go and get a couple. I went to that play and I thought to myself, I'm like, there's no event that I'm not going to play until potentially December. And that's Brazil format.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man, I just put all my shit in the box. I was like, wow, I will holler at this later. Kind of glad I got the staples, though.
Yeah, you got your Fuulosas day one, which was incredible. Like, I can't lie. That was, when you posted tournament ready, I was like, wow. This guy didn't waste no time.
Well, I mean, so the way I view it, especially when we're in this game of competing, really the testing, we can cover that ground over any insurmountable amount of time. But the real challenge for all of us at any level, of our competitiveness, whether it be local, regional, YCS, hell, in some cases, maybe worlds and those random occurrences where cards come out right before that, you got to get the cards. And so, I try to especially through testing, you'll find out which cards are more important than the others. Fortunately, right, the card that I really wanted to get was $50 on pre-release, and I was able to pick them up for $35.
Yeah,
and that was impulse. So
incredible buy. Bro,
when they dropped to 28, I was like, this is robbery. Highway robbery.
What up, Pete?
Highway robbery. And so people they don't play it, so they don't know. They're like, oh, I'm like, y'all, I'm telling you.
Oh God, I got my shit for 30 a piece too. With the store credit, man.
Oh my God, y'all niggas! Well, I got hit for the 60 piece. I ain't gonna lie, I got hit.
You can blame Landon because long behold,
it's Landon fault.
Turn on your damn YouTube. What happened? Let's play the best deck.
Right.
The 5 best cards of the format. Right there. Boom, bow. And then it shot up. Fuulos was really an opportunistic thing. I feel like I got my Fuulos the same way anybody else would have. They had a homie who don't even eat them and then do them a deal.
Yeah, man, that's fucking beautiful when our friends look out, man. I had a buddy that was like, hey, I know you're looking for an OT Bellstar. And he's like, you want it? Here you go. And that's the love, bro, what the community has.
I got cards that were given to me as gifts from when I was 19, bro. I really do value the memorabilia. Memories, time, you can't get that back.
No, that's what we really, you know what I mean, take is the memories. That's all we really take from this life. All that other stuff's kind of meaningless. But yeah. I do like the smell of cardboard. Can't lie, I be sniffing the fuck out them packs, boy.
Here, I'm trying to tell you.
What you been on, Pete?
My bad. Not shit, man. Just working, staying out the way.
That's cool. I didn't see you at any of the Dreamers this weekend. I thought I'd have seen you.
No, I went to tabletop, and they said you were supposed to pull up at Foxton. We was at Foxton on Saturday.
I went to Minneapolis because I ended up getting busy in the morning, and then I took that one home. So I just went to the crib. It was just
I should have won one at Foxden by fucking brick fucking game 2 and 3, nigga.
into the finals. You lost in the finals.
Yeah, the Tong. It was a fucking mirror match. And then
my god.
Yep, I won game 1.
Always hurts.
Yep, I won game 1. Look at my game 2, bro. I drew fucking 3 cross out and 2 fucking droplet, bro.
Wow.
Cook.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was wild. Yeah.
Can't even do nothing about it.
Yeah, you can.
Like worst case scenario, best case scenario, you stretch a turn and then
draw Kaiman.
Bro. Well, nothing than that, like for real, bro. What's been getting me lately is that the more and more this deck gets solved in terms of its ratios, its consistency, like regardless of the toolbox that it uses, the problems still remain that like it losing them 2 field spells did hurt. Losing them 2 prosperity.
Mm-hmm. It hurt a lot.
It can prove to be a challenge. And so like you can compensate for it by switching numbers around, but then like the fact still remains, you gotta have the non-engine. And if you do have it, you still got to have the perfect mix of engine.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't always end up on top.
No, and I also feel that like Tempai, as consistent as it is, it's gonna have those hard break hands, bro. And I think it just landed on you in the finals, which really sucks. I was gonna go back.
Yeah, it was crazy too because it was back to back because it was like sudden death. Because I think only 8 people showed up. So once you lose, like you're out.
Yeah, no top cut.
No top cut, and sure enough, it was back to back tough fucking mirror matches. I beat one dude that was kind of cold, and fucking yeah.
Tempai is dangerous as fuck, though, bro. Like, I can't even lie. Like, Tempai is one of those decks, like, you have to play perfect against it. If you don't, you die. Like, guaranteed.
Well, the deck was based off of Mahjong.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you notice, and it was kind of cool with this, that, like in hindsight, especially with now how we see it's going to get hit in terms of going to 1 and everything, but the deck had plethora of ways to kill you with 1 card. The shtick was that they had the 1 extra card or the 1 card that got through all the defenses to win. Similar to Mahjong, where if you get the 1 tile that wins, you did all that stacking for a reason type shit. So, yeah, man, it's kind of cool in that regard.
Yeah, but it definitely is dangerous. I can't deny that.
But the mirror matches are very sacky, I will say. They are.
Yeah, I'd hate to play that. I'd hate to play a Tempai mirror match. I don't like...
Whoever draws better non-engine.
Yep. So nice. It's like snake eye mirrors, basically, but who can throw more hand traps at each other. And, like, combo after. When's our next event?
Let's see.
We looking at Anaheim?
I am looking at Anaheim. Other than that, just regions coming up. I'm definitely looking at Orlando and or Vegas. I'm playing in one of them 3v3s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about Orlando and Vegas. That's like on the schedule for sure. Like, that's around tax time and your boy going to be up.
Hey, we take those. We take all them tax dollars.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Is YCS Orlando a 3v3?
No, I thought that was just a...
Or regular?
Yeah. unless because at least to my knowledge, I think it's two.
Yeah, I'm down to do Orlando. That sounds kind of fun, actually. Be out in Florida. I was just talking with Chris earlier. He's like, we should plan one where we're all together, like the whole squad. Like that would be really
bro.
dope.
Ben was supposed to do that, but yeah, Orlando.
I know we've been supposed to do that.
I know I was talking to Adam and Jose about it. So
Tweaking. Orlando's the regular one. The team watch.
Yeah, and Vegas, y'all.
Vegas, they love Vegas for the 3v3. I don't know why, but they love that shit.
I think business sense. It makes the most sense. It makes the most profit.
Yeah, that's probably why. Why switch it up if it's making bread?
It's like after Halloween, and then all corporations do the damn winter sale from November 1st all the way to New Year's. It's like that. It consolidated for one weekend. You know, you get 3 people sign up for one, so you get $60 per entry per team. All of them are probably going to need cards, so of course they're going to go through. And then like the fact that you even signed a contract with the state or whatnot, you brought business to the city essentially.
Yeah, and I mean, they're gonna keep inviting them back because of that.
Yep.
So, yeah, I feel. I think just because I ain't never been to Florida, trying to go down, see how that shit. When is Orlando?
February 1st and 2nd.
I like that. Gotta get to combo and YUGIOH cards.
Oh man, that is like resource management central. Just a moment.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever get a chance to play against Zodiac P?
Thank you. No, not at all. Nigga, I'm looking forward to this YUGIOH format.
Yeah, YUGIOH is like imagine Zodiac and Sprite had a kid.
Yo.
That's kind of what
on me.
What's gonna happen?
I'm gonna go into it. I've been testing. I got this nice little voiceless YUGIOH list. That's what I think I'm gonna play at the regional.
Yep, that's what I'm on is YUGIOH cards too because it comes out on that weekend, so it's like niggas gotta be prepped or I'm gonna just run you through you.
Yo, on me. I feel like I got a nice little voiceless list that I've been just testing. So after because I know tabletop is this Saturday for the little store championship, and I think after that I might have to put Tempai down and start testing for that.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well start testing the mirror now. That's gonna be the hardest matchup.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, man. Like I really do want to play Malice, but I feel like Malice, you just lose to Nib, bro. Like testing online yesterday, I swear I think I got Nib like every fucking game. Not gonna lie.
With Malice?
Yeah, bro. Like, cause they don't end on a fucking negate.
Well, in my testing versus like Malice, but also keep in mind, almost every time I nibbed him, I was going first.
Yeah,
and like but in most cases, like by the point they nib you, either A, they have like double trap set up with some links engraved, or B, they have the extender to play past the nib. So like, I mean, it's almost in a sense of like when you're trying to nib them, because if you nib them so that they can pass turns, then yeah, effectively you do lose to that, But if you're trying to nib them to gain advantage, it doesn't always work that way.
Yeah.
What do you guys think Snake Eyes as Amina fits in the next format? Do you think it's power crap to the point where it can still fight, or we're looking at
Not
just straight Razio.
I think Shifter is going to be a big fucking thing, bro. That's what I'm scared of. Just to fight. If I'm playing any other deck besides Razio, like, for example, like I said, I was playing, like I've been playing this voiceless Razio, and it's fire, but I feel like the only shit that I lose to is, like, Shifter. Like, Shifter Ash is fucking insane.
So, grain of salt, you know, I'm kind of thinking for not just when crossover breakers come out, but I'm also thinking about the time frame between that and Maze and Supreme Darkness, because unfortunately, the truth of it is we're going to go through 3 separate micro formats that are going to like have their own, I want to say, month, maybe couple weeks of success before you know, they settle. So like when crossover breakers first comes out, you know, we're gonna have to deal with Rigel and Malice for sure. But I think
for a few weeks, yeah.
But we're gonna have to deal with Malice more so than Rigel, because Rigel won't be as consistent as
at full power.
Right.
Yeah, it won't be at full power.
Right.
So as a result of that, like, you'll still see Rigel, but it won't be as in droves like, you know, you would expect it to be, mainly because
Because didn't 7 Tachyon get pushed back too? Didn't that get pushed back?
Yeah, and 7 Tachyon is important because that helps you search Lancia too.
Right.
Which stops Malice.
Yep. And all Malice needs is a Signet Mining and a Bestial.
That's the most accessible cards. Like,
yep.
We're going to get Maze and Darkness around the same time.
Yeah, it's going to be like a couple weeks apart. So, like, there are going to be some decks that you'll probably see after Tachyon, like, get a little bit of popularity, get a little bit of traction. And, like, you'll just have to take a lot of it with a grain of salt because Supreme Darkness will be settling.
Well, I hope these damn cards ain't fucking an arm and a leg. This niggas got Christmas and some old shit, huh?
No, I mean, honestly, like, with Supreme Darkness revealing the new Mulch Army, unless they come out with, like, another non-engine-esque or super staple type card, a lot of those cards are going to be affordable because they're going to be the cards that you're going to see the most often.
Right.
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
Hey, congrats to DB Grinder. Shout out, Grinder, and your time here. We appreciated you. So what's your next event you looking at, Zach?
I mean, I'm going to be judging Minneapolis. After that, I'm probably going to be at both Iowa and Milwaukee again. So.
What up, Mr. Cardboard? How you doing, sir?
What up, bro? I'm just setting up my my OBS here, and bada boom, bada bing. Let's see. Let me make this better. Oh yeah, Reap's gonna like that. He's gonna be like, "Damn, Mo."
We're already live though, so.
Oh, you're going live. Oh, you're live.
Yeah.
Wait, you told me that at 9 o'clock you want to do a pod, and you guys already started without me. It's 9:01.
We start early. This is Minnesota. You should know.
Early. What is this?
This is Minnesota. You know how we are up here.
All right. Well,
don't tell Kyler that he'll have an aneurysm.
That's why we do it this way, because he'll actually show up.
That's the only way to get this man to show up to anything. You just tell him it starts half an hour before it actually
starts. This is how the military does it, man. And you got to show up 5 minutes early to be on time.
We'll bring it back. Well, shit, if you're live, I might show up.
You know, Cookie was here immediately. That boy was here before me. Like, he wasn't even playing.
Hey, all I know is I was told 8 o'clock. You know, I was looking at my phone. I was just making sure. You know, I was on point. And then when I saw him enter, I entered. So
there we go. So what was up, Mr. Cardboard? I know you've been out there laying tons and tons of pavement, literally.
Yeah, it's been fun.
How's your progress on the mermails?
Oh, progress on the mermails. Well, look at this. First of all, that looks like a treasure chest. Like, this is like my little, under the sea. So this shit right here.
Under the sea. Hold on.
So I have to
zoom in on you. I hate that card.
So
I hate that card. Shout out Lorcana, the blessing. out there judging in Seattle.
Man,
Yeah, so like actually, so I'm doing some crazy. I'm finding out so many crazy different lines. And what's cool about the mermail deck and the water deck is if you if you get hand trapped like once or twice and you can push through that, like your opponent literally starts with no cards in their hand. Like you just whittle their resources to the bare bone, and you can like what's nice too is like okay, you summon like Diva, they stop Diva, or you summon Neptibus, they stop Neptibus. Like you just go like this other combo route line. And what we're doing in my deck is we're playing super ancient deep sea coelacanth, and you're bringing out like the mermail level 4 bodies, like making Bahamut Shark, and then making like Anemone to bring back the level manipulation one, so you can make another Bahamut Shark, but you got to wait to make Neptibus. Shout out Mr. Othello Hood hooked up the QCR, the Araya area. And then you and Reeve hooked up the Marksman QCR. So that's hot. And now we got all the new QCRs too, so we can all bling up our deck.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need like 20 more cards. Like 20 more cards, maybe like 80-ish bucks to get the main shit. But besides like the Dominus, Impulse, and like let's be honest, if you don't spend money, you got to spend like $650 to play 6 meta cards right now. Depending on your deck. But it's fucking crazy.
that's right now. That's right now.
What's that?
I said that's right now. In like a month, it'll be minimum 350 again. You know, you just got to get through cool with Loki first.
Cookie, everybody should say their deck that they're.
I'm still playing Snake Eyes as Amina, but I think I'm gonna put her down and play Rizio, and maybe some kind of other supporting deck. I was thinking maybe Snake Eyes Rizio. I don't know. That kind of seems like it works.
Snake Eyes White Forest.
I am playing until I'll be playing the Light Pyros and the Fire Thunders. Tenpai is the best it's gonna be, and then they're gonna promote everything else because you cannot have Tenpai running around no more.
You and P-Money are like the Tenpai gods of the team. Like you guys are fucking putting the work with the Tenpai. I tell you, like
Yeah, they definitely.
That doesn't take up like a quarter, probably like half of the deck profiles. Like in the past couple months have been like you and P-Money. Like,
Tenpai been Cookie and put some numbers up, boy. He been up here.
Oh, you know what we gotta do? We gotta do something here.
You Adagnister monsters. Don't let freaking.
Zohair see that.
Yeah, for real. These cards are sick looking.
You know what else is sick looking?
They just revealed a new Adagnister monsters.
Oh yeah, that's Zohair's deck.
Yeah. Uh-oh, a new Link Karibo. Oh boy.
New one.
Yeah. Another probably Link one, I'd assume.
So what's everybody's favorite like card right now that's been putting in work? Like what card is it just like maybe it's like an underrated card, maybe it's just something that like blows out the water. Like what's the number one card right now that's putting in work for you guys?
Dominus Impulse.
Yeah.
Man, look.
That card's cracked.
Dude,
What up, Chris?
I need
What's
that.
going on?
It's like the errata gamma.
Man, the myth, the legend.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely Dominus Impulse. That card has probably been one of the greatest cards they've printed in a while.
Yeah, the fact that it's just making talents a lot less playable too, which is nice.
Yes.
Oh, and shout out to the Droll and Lockbird.
Droll is nice too. Droll is like the
Droll.
best standalone, I'd say. Like most hand traps aren't that good by themselves, but like Droll is definitely up there. I mean, like obviously the trap ones are good as well, like Imperm plus Impulse. But we're not having to deal with Appaloosa anymore. What's going on?
Ooh. I know you ready for Anaheim.
Oh, dude, I'm ready for Anaheim, but I'm playing Italy next week too.
Ooh.
Yeah, my boy going out there get some rigatoni
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my favorite. That's my favorite part about Italy. Every restaurant has like pasta, no matter where you go, and then every restaurant will sit there and like have like a glass of wine, and like you can eat it like 4 different places because all the portions are small, and like it won't even feel like you ate a whole meal.
Yeah, because they
Oh,
all
you're
got
just
all
like an
that.
pasta over there.
Nah, yeah, I love the pasta out there. It's nice. But the people are nice too. Going to the event is like a whole different experience. I mean, like it's also 2,500 people showing up, which is crazy. Hopefully,
It's about to be
soon.
7.
In a minute.
It's
Yeah,
7 soon. It's coming.
7. I can
It's
feel
coming.
it.
Oh, it will be 7.
I've
You can
had
feel
a.
it. You've been doing so good too.
Oh yeah, I know, right? This is. Let me just like show y'all how crazy this is, right? So since I last won, I've popped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times with Snake Eye, and I have not won since. But like I've. It's so crazy. It seems good. It's good. Definitely good. Like having constant results, but it definitely sucks because like getting there once with like the Fire King deck, every time after that I played pure, and then I just haven't gotten there.
And we've been close, right? Like we've knocked at the door twice. We've knocked
Yeah,
third. We got third place, top 8,
I got second too.
and second. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't discredit that because you're just playing against the field of the same stuff. They're like, if they just get luckier, they just get lucky. Like you still consistently been beating that.
Oh yeah,
like,
getting there is definitely, it feels nice, you know, like because it makes me feel like I'm doing something right with the deck, and I definitely wanted to have. Why I've been playing the pure version. I mean, before the past 2 events, like I've just been rolling dice to see which deck I'm gonna play, like either the Fire King deck or the pure version.
The Snake Eyes, yeah.
That's how good Snake Eye is. Like, I don't even think it's like one or the other. Like there's just, it's, as long as Ash is in my deck, I'm there.
I've been playing your list and like modifying it a bit, man. Right now I'm 7-1, bro. Like I've not lost, bro. And
John, you went back to back at the, what was it, the Bonzana,
the
right?
Bonanza, yeah. Cross-outing the impulse was insane. Like
Yeah, cross out and call buyer are like my favorite cards in the format. Honestly, like aside from impulse, like being the best hand trap.
Yeah.
Those are the best like answers to all of the cards that everyone's playing. And when everyone plays the same answers to everything, like it just makes cross out that much better.
Yeah. Do you think they would hit it to 2 or 1?
I think they could hit it to 1 or someday, but I don't think that the TCG like kind of moves like that. I think that's like an OCG type thing because like they're a lot more you know, they play, their play style is a lot more like simplified, I'd say, like because they obviously have Maxi and stuff, but like we don't have cards like, I mean we have obviously like Duelos, but it's just not on the same level, I think.
No, Maxi is like
because
all the Charmies in one.
It's an inherent problem to go first and have those cards in your deck, like the Charmies, you know what I'm saying? So like when you side deck and say you have a cross out in your deck going first, like you have to keep in one of each Charmy or you're just gonna get Charmied and then not have an out for it.
Yeah.
Which is a problem.
Yeah, no, definitely, because it's a dead card if you draw it.
Yeah.
Especially going second. I mean, going first. Yeah.
Yeah. I was playing against that card like the whole time. It's like not even real if you don't play against it. So like the best way to test right now, I would say, is to open up with the card in your opponent's hand if you're just testing, or open up lines where you're playing through that and like another hand trap or something. It's like the only way to test like properly right now, I feel like.
Really?
Because you know that like whatever you're playing against like is not gonna have a high enough chance to beat you unless they play that card. And that's the one card I'm scared of, and like I have to worry about the most. So like I'd rather just prepare for it every time. And then when they don't have
That's what I was thinking about. Yeah, if you just prepare, like, okay, I'm gonna play against the best deck, like whether like the best like 3 interruptions or like the best like 3 different like boards that they can make, and you just keep on doing that, then like you just go into an event and you're just ready for everything. Like,
see, that is like a step in the right direction. But then once you get to the point where you can literally just theory like a card in your head, playing all those scenarios out already, like that's when you can test without even having to sit there and play the game. Like you can literally just like connect the dots in your head, and that's my favorite way of like preparing for an event, because I don't have to sit there and play as many games if I'm just like thinking about the spots where like, oh, a card would be good. Like that's really all you need to do.
Not everybody can download
That's
like that,
awesome.
Chris.
No, I
That's
know, but
truly the
that's
next level shit.
that's what I'm trying to teach too. Like when it comes to it, like I mean, Landon obviously like grasped it fully, like, and he's been killing it lately too. So that's like a big part of it. Like him theorying now is like kind of like his prep for the event, and obviously not everyone like can do it, but like there are easy ways for you to unlock that, like, you know, a little. It's like it's definitely like a cheat code though, like saving time on testing, because people will sit there playing for hours.
Yeah, man. Trying to find the most optimal way to test, right? Because there's no point in you running hours and hours and you're not testing properly. That's like when I was in orchestra. Like it's like perfect practice makes perfect performance, not practice makes perfect, because you'll practice something wrong a million times.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I think that on that note, I think I hate to bring this up in a negative light, but people hate to hear this. I think the whole spreadsheet like type way of like learning and like just doing combos correctly is like it's just so horrible for like the mindset of a good Yu-Gi-Oh player,
I
because
think so too.
you should be
It's an inefficient way
freestyling.
of playing the game too.
Yeah, because you're doing something that is like, I know how you're playing every time, and that's a problem in itself. Like people should be adapting and doing different things, and because we have a lot of hand traps in the format, so it's very like it's very versatile as well. Like what you have to deal with, so like you should never really be in the same situation twice. And people think that like, oh, you're just gonna do your combo like that every time. It's like, well, people don't play like they're getting hand trapped, like, you know, like that type of stuff. But that's why I don't like it feels like a playbook in my head. Like you're just running the same plays over and over again. Like that just never seemed correct to me.
It doesn't ever in a perfect world. The spreadsheets would be great.
In a perfect world, everybody should just be able to do the same thing and win, regardless of what your opponent's doing.
Correct. So
and honestly, that's how it feels if you don't play hand traps. Obviously, that's why I mean. But the guy that just won was playing he was playing Tempai, right?
yeah, he was playing Tempai.
And that guy's been on a roll lately. He got top 4 twice. He got top 4 in Lille, and then he got top 4 in Niagara. So that guy's been on a roll. So he's doing something right.
Yeah.
I've been playing for Snake Eye for far too long. I'm literally about to be on my 10 top with Snake Eye.
Who remembers when they said that there was going to be Year of Elements, and now it's just Year of Fire for the 3rd year in a row?
I just find
it feels.
It's so funny because I love Fire, but it's still not even my favorite deck, and I have the most tops like I've ever gotten with this deck. I will never feel the same way about any deck other than Tier. Like Tier is the nuts. Like Tier will forever be the GOAT. But Fire was so good for so long. I knew it was gonna be like one of those decks like Zoo. Like Zoo was like it got hit infinite times, like, but it was still around for so long. It just feels exactly like what's happening now. But for Tier, they kind of just killed it before it was like it got too late.
We only had it for a little over a year.
Yeah, like it did not feel like that. Like they once they banned Kid, that was like the biggest thing. I did not expect that on the list at all. But then again, like I did win 2 events with like that deck within like a 6-month span. So like I could have believed that could have got banned like way before that. But hitting it before Nats always sucks. Like I want like a tier 0 deck for Nats every time. I hate the diverse formats for Nats. It's the hardest to qualify for Worlds. Even this past year though, like I mean, what are you saying?
I was gonna ask what your opinion on Water is right now. It's the deck I'm on or trying to be on.
All right, so are you playing the Water Charmer?
I'm not right now.
I think
no, I'm playing like
that's my one input for that deck is I think you should probably be playing the Water Charmer, because if anyone well, for one, like I don't know what your outs to like the Charmies are, but like I mean if it's cross out, anytime you cross out, anytime you cross out the Charmy,
yeah.
you summon their guy back, and then you make Toad with it, or you make a Bahamut with it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's good.
They're level 4. So that was my only input on the deck. I from watching Kamal's games.
That's actually funny as fuck that you say that, because I'm literally playtesting right now, and I make like I play 2 Mermail King Neptibus, like the new Link 3, just to like use up and like get rid of bodies on the field. And if I had like a 2, it would have helped me more. So like that's actually cool too. But yeah, I fucking love the deck. This M board, like being able to like rip 3 cards from the hand and like put up multiple negates, and it just like feels like it's like fucking overkill, and you can OTK. Like I fucking love the style.
Yeah,
Love it.
it's definitely a fun like. I would say it's definitely still a combo deck at the end of the day, but I mean, it definitely seems like one of the more fun decks to play in the format, especially if people are tired of fire. But we're about to get a change anyway with the new stuff. It's just this one event before Anaheim is like the last one of like I'd say me playing fire for a minute, but you never know.
What are we thinking with YUGIOH and Malice? Like,
I'm playing Voiceless with Rizia.
I have
That's
no
my
clue.
plan.
I mean, I have no clue yet which one I'm gonna play, but I mean, all I know is I have the teams. My test team is definitely working on it while I'm like prepping for the Italy YCS. So I got I'm gonna have like as much knowledge as I can going into it.
I think Malice will perform better over here than it does over there, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that also matters too. Like, it's no place I would say is like the same as another. Like going to Europe, going to South America, Central, and then the U.S. Like everything's different. They all play different. It's so wild.
Well, and combo decks just tend to do better here than
Yeah,
over
I mean
there. And
I think
more
we
stunny
have the best
style
players.
decks like Ryziel do better over there than they do here usually.
Like
It's just the
like
natural flow.
Rika would never win over here, but it wins over there. Yeah, like that's the type of shit.
yeah.
Like,
I was one of the hopeful players when it started like topping again because I love plants, and I was like,
I loved
"Fuck it,
plants
dude, I'm
growing
gonna
up.
join
I
the
loved playing
train."
like Lone Fire was like one of my favorite cards growing up.
Tengu plants.
But yeah, like but at the end of
You
the day,
know-
it's just not the same. It's like you
Well,
guys
we
are
were-
to the point.
I guess, yeah.
Like,
I mean,
because
we were fucking around with the horse engine for a while and just making like rank 8, like, and then you could protect the whole plant combo right off the bat off of the horse package. Like that was kind of
Yeah,
fun.
but can
Like
you draw
concept.
half your deck, Enrica?
No,
Tengu plants, man.
I mean it was like
I love drawing like
Tengu plant.
50 cards off of Librarian.
Do we have like an updated Tengu plants?
Librarian
deck?
is actually my favorite card ever printed. Because I mean like the best Librarian deck definitely was ridiculous. The hand move deck was crazy. Like take your opponent's whole hand or get maxied and then take their whole deck. Like,
All right, boss. Take care, Cookie.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, that's Cookie, y'all. The tempo I got. He could have put that deck down, though, he said.
Cookie got that dog in him, bro.
Man.
When he's dueling, he's a different person, bro. He be winning.
Cookie's a menace when he duels, man. I swear he is.
Bro, I want them to run back Mini so bad.
Man.
Yeah, that'd be.
That's
so
your
cool.
title, bro. That's your title, bro. Is the Mini.
I love defending my titles. That's definitely something that is nice.
A way different feel, I bet.
Yeah, because like you're there like for like the sole reason to just make sure nobody else has that title.
To take it home again.
Yeah, we got Mini. I don't think they're ever gonna do a YCS Philly again or a YCS Providence. Where else? Yeah, Mini.
Why do you say that?
Toronto. Oh, well, these are the places I also won in. I just there hasn't been one in a minute. Like there hasn't been a Providence in like 8 years. There hasn't been a Philly in like probably close to something similar.
How do they even like come about? Like, how do we get a YCS Minneapolis if we want one? Like, is it up to the YUGIOH people or like?
It's up to so they do it. A lot of the time, they just find spots that are like convenient, which makes sense. Like when they did Texas in the middle, like for Nats, like I realistically don't know what it comes down to in terms of like when they make like the decision to book a YCS in a certain place. I just know like it's rare to have certain places come up again that haven't been around for so long. You know, like that's really what it is. Like they have the ones that are they have every year or every couple of years. Like Orlando makes sense. That's one that they should be running more often. But then they have Cali every year or Cali twice a year. You know, like that's really what like is guaranteed. Like you can only guarantee the Cali ones. There might be a Chicago soon in Ohio. Like those are the places that were like they always have them.
Yeah, Terrence was working on being a TO for.
It's kind of crazy how they do like in different countries as well. Like so, the Europe one, Germany's been in the same place. France has been in a different place 2 times since they've come back after COVID. Italy's been in the same place 2 times. It's about to be the second time it's in the same spot. So it's kind of funny. Like,
Well,
and then you go to South America, it's the same thing. Like they have it in different parts of the countries that they're hosting it in.
yeah, the thing about the European countries though is it's a lot easier to get to everywhere in Europe.
Yeah.
Like you could take a train from one side of Europe to the other in half a day, not even.
Yeah, literally.
It's like going to a Fargo regional. Like, oh, you guys want to go from Switzerland
you
to
could get
Germany?
to any place you wanted to in the time that it takes us to get to Fargo.
That's funny, bro.
Really? They have a train system that good over there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if it would be like
good.
the same train the whole way, but you could definitely find connections and stuff.
That's dope.
Oh, we got connections. We got connections, erections, and elections.
I feel like it's almost impossible for me to not know people like wherever like they hold an event, because people are always hitting me up immediately when they get announced. They're like, "Yo, are you coming?"
Fucking dope.
Like especially like Australia. Like last year we went out. Like it was like a group of me and like 20 Australians or people from New Zealand, and like it was insane. It just didn't even feel real that we were all just going out together. Like I've never been there before. And they're like, "Dude, we love you here." I'm like, "What?" We should run a tournament. Run a tournament for like within the team, and then whoever wins it, the next YCS mat that I win gets the mat.
Let's fucking
I feel like that'd be fire. I feel like that'd be fire. So like
that'd be fire as fuck.
Okay, here's what's gonna make it even more water. I mean,
I would be down to comment too.
Let's go! Hey.
Bro, we can make this a whole little YouTube series, bro.
Oh, dude, of course. Moving.
We gotta get Ruben and Honey and Landon in here. It's a wrap, bro. Oh, and Jose. It's a wrap.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's a wrap. Like we can have professional commentators. We can get dressed up. Like we can make it look. We should parody and make it look like it's exactly at the fucking like Hollywood.
Yeah.
All right, bud.
Exactly.
We can do like a background with like tables and
Reed
stuff.
can do it.
I have a nice setup. I have a nice setup too for all that. Like I can stream it from mine and we can do it together.
Reap is magical. I can't lie.
Oh yeah, nah, he's the goat.
Yeah, the GOAT, hands down. So,
Okay, look at this ending board. Rate my ending board. 2 out of 10.
It's a -0. Okay, it's two.
Whoa, they don't.
There's two toads. That's the best part about it.
There's 2, and they don't have 2 cards. They're only gonna have 4 cards. So, and once I get rid of a toad, this is the craziest shit, right? And this is like underrated card of the podcast right now. I'm gonna show you what it is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here, let me go to it. Here we go. This card is like it's nuck and futz, dude. This card, General Ryo of the Ice Barrier. It reads: when your opponent's monster effect is activated on the field, resolves, they must discard 1 card or the effect is negated.
And it just keeps
Tell me
going.
something about that, dude.
It just keeps going.
I play versus that card on Master Duel, and that's kind of like where I've been gaining on like the knowledge of like the random stuff like that. And dude, that card literally destroyed me.
Oh my god!
It's not once per chain, bro.
I know that's why it's a problem. It's a problem for Snake Eye.
Yeah, and then if they're already hand trapping you, dude, worst case scenario, you know that you can actually do a combo with Swap Frog to just normal summon that bitch. And then if you already have all your other shit, like you just go. Like I'm telling you, dude, General Iroh. Like this is my card, dude. And then also what I found is, so what you're doing essentially is you make this dude so easily the Lancia with the Deep Sea Diva after you Moon Glacia them. And then even if they like summon something like a Bestial, well, they wouldn't do that. But if they summon something like right away, you can also go for this card, which says while you control another Ice Barrier, they need to set every spell, bro. So you're hand ripping them and locking them from spells after like the first thing like that they do with a monster effect.
Sounds
basically.
like good control.
Yeah, it's just a little option, but then so the whole thing too is, I mean, it's a 60 card deck and I have like these weird wanky lines, but basically it's a spellcaster target, so you can summon this from your deck and then do the Spiritual Water art, because this is my favorite card of all time. And if I can make a deck work with this card, I'm gonna do it. If you know me, you know I love this card. This is my card.
Speaking
All
of
right.
favorite cards, I'm definitely getting this tier limit sleeve started.
Oh, shit! You need a
no!
sleeve of
Don't
tears?
do that to me, because I need a fucking tear sleeve too. Holy shit!
K-Colo's coming first for sure.
Yeah, but you won. You deserve it. Like,
And that was a crazy.
Yeah.
I only top 3 times this year, but I won twice. Yeah, it was a long
yeah,
time.
it's incredible that you
You,
won twice.
I like your tattoos. I saw you had like the Mario shit. I'm always like peeking your tattoos. So I personally like to get a different tattoo wherever I go. Do you try to do the same thing? Like if you travel, like do you try to get a tattoo there?
Yeah, so funny enough, I was trying to do that in every country that I went to. So I got one in Italy, I got one in Ecuador. When I got my City Boys tat in Ecuador, I told Patrick, I'm like, Pat, you got to understand why I'm getting this on my hand, because when I win my 4th YCS this weekend, I'm going to hold up the 4. That shit was crazy, bro. Especially because that was like, bro, that was a big moment coming back. Like, if I would have, like, I mean, if I would have lost, it would have been fine. But at the same time, like, not like playing for so long and then getting back there, I was like, I have to win this thing.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just happy that Birds didn't win that.
That was crazy. I think you and everyone else, because I rewatched that finals a couple times, like with some friends, and if you go back and listen to what happens when he sets his cards, like he sets back row, and then he literally, the whole crowd goes, the whole room
exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah. I special hatred for that deck. That deck sucks.
Yeah, no, I was not losing that. I think I've beaten Flu on the bubble like 6 times since I came back.
That needs to just die into obscurity.
I was getting shifted a lot in Ecuador, and like my main, you know what's crazy? Okay, getting 2 no-shows is crazy, but like getting shifted I got a no-show round 8.
Found
What?
Yeah.
Bro, had a hot
got
date.
some real bomb-ass food, apparently.
Dude, no, you know what it was? He came up to me after. He told me what happened. The guy actually, it was literally like, bro, this never is gonna happen to anyone else. So he says he showed up to his round, but it was last round's pairings, and then he went, and then nobody was sitting there. I'm sorry, nobody was sitting in the other spot. So he went and played some guy, and then at the end of the thing, when he went to go sign the slip, he was like, "That's not my name." So he just missed the round.
Oh my god. Oh
Yeah.
my god. So he ended up playing somebody else, and then just.
I'm mad as hell.
Damn.
I'm mad. I'll be so
I thought you were going to
fucking
say
on
he
the
came
bubble?
up to you and say that you're his favorite duelist and you can just have this win. That's where I thought the story was going.
No, it was crazy. It was crazy, like, because obviously, like, I mean, I don't really get no shows like that, but this has happened to me one time before.
You're round 8?
It's crazy enough because half of my tops are top 4 or better, which is just a wild even like to even say.
Yeah.
Like, and I think once he got over the hurdle, I mean, it was a lot easier for him to do it again, because obviously, like, everyone has that, like, you know, that they need to jump over, and you know, did it and then did it again.
Well, bro, you've got to have one of the, like, I mean, I know I'm going back to fanboy now, but you've got to have one of the best, like, YCS streaks, like, ever. Like, recently?
I think, well, it was close. Me and G were pretty up there for it. I had 7 in a row, 7 YCS tops in a row. I think G had like somewhere close. It was around it.
I want to say though, you haven't stopped topping.
Yeah, I did. Oh, I did have a couple events. Obviously the events I missed, but
Yeah.
What's the other one? It's Sacramento, bro. I bubbled that, bro. I hadn't bubbled an event all year. I literally won 10 bubbles. I've literally topped 10 times this year, and like had to. Well, there were like 3 events in a row where I literally finished X1 day 1, which was crazy because that felt insane to me. Like, just not having to like worry about winning twice like next day is like a crazy feeling.
Yeah, I haven't experienced it at that level, but I know that, like, you win in Swiss, right? You don't. Doesn't matter if you lose, like in Top Cut.
Yeah, I mean, how I think about it is I love just going into day 2 and like having like that, like, you know, I call it like the security round, like where like you could fuck up and then like still just like, you know, tighten up after that and then play insane. Because like that's what happened to me in Vegas. Like I had messed up day 2, the first round, but we were X1, so then like it was okay for us to lose, and then just like not lose again after that.
Yeah, no, definitely legendary, and we will continue. We'll continue and develop. Preston, a lot of improvement with you, bro. Topping and events and all type of shit lately.
P Money, shout out P Money,
Yeah,
shout
he
out
lost
WUNAX.
He crazy.
I know they hate
Sweat.
CS in Top Cut for sure.
We don't.
Anybody, honestly, anybody hate the CS in Top Cut. They know. Like,
Let the haters
Oh God,
come.
and this how
They hate us 'cause they hate us.
I get that feeling though, because bro, I was so mad that I couldn't play my round 1 at the YCS. Like I was like, bro, I just want to play. Like, and I'm sitting there like waiting, and they're just like, oh, you got a match win. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like I hate buys. Like it's cool that you get to like go into a tournament and not having to worry about the first 2 rounds. You get to chill, whatever. But like, bro, I'm not sleeping those extra hours. I'm just ready to duel already.
Oh man, and that's how I feel. Especially when you get hot, bro. And that's how I felt. Like, cause I lost the first round, and then I went crazy. Like every hand was insane.
And with that note, we can wrap it up a bit, man, because it's getting late.
Yes, sir.
Any final thoughts?
Catch us with a new trophy next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yes, sir. We'll catch you with an exclusive sneak peek in Bologna, my boy. Gonna bring a new title home. So, WUNAX signing out, baby.
Yeah. Let's do
All right,
more.
y'all.
We're gonna bring it back and keep it going, y'all.